the client had this requirement where they wanted one resource, and we were able to send that girl on site. Okay, that is how people get an on-site opportunity. Hello and welcome everyone. If you're new to this channel, then my name is Amit Patel, and you are watching Musings with Software Engineer. If you're new, then subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon, because on this channel, I share ideas, insight, tools, and tactics that can help you grow from where you are in the software industry to an epic level of success. So if you're new, then subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. Let us begin. Sir, on what basis company sends employees to foreign, that is on site? What skill must you have as an employee? What work do they do after going there? Uh, how their time period extends out there. See, the first thing is that whenever a company decides about on site, the most important thing so the decision is mostly in the hands of the project manager. Okay, so if you want to go on site, always behave really well with your project manager. Try to be the most helpful to your project manager, because that is what will help you to go on site. Okay, but the project manager decides that when I send this person on site, okay, will this person be able to do the work in front of the client? Okay, will he be able to? Because it is not just about the work that the client is giving, it is also the communication with the office. Okay, the offshore office from where this person has gone to to that client's location. The person has to communicate between the client and the office and be able to manage all this smoothly. So if you are working on a project, if you work really well, and if you're a good person who's communicating with all your colleagues and project manager in a proper way, and you are a very important part of your team, then your chances for on-site gets increased. Correct? This is, I'm saying, when the project manager is not biased, or the project manager does not have a friend in the team who the project manager prefers to send. So this depends on the project manager. Now, what skills you should have? The skills are same, because when you go on site, you're going to continue with the same project. Whatever project you're doing on the shore, whatever project you're doing within your office, that same project you are going to go with the same project to the onshore location. Okay, so when you go on site, it is not going to be different skills, it is your existing skills. So it is better to enhance your existing skills. If you are a .NET developer, it is better to become a very good .NET developer. And the most important part of going on site is you should have the domain knowledge of the business of the client. Okay, if you understand the client's business really well, if you understand the client's requirements really well, then such person will get a better chance of going on site. The skills are same, but as a software engineer, you should understand the client's business model and everything, because when you go there, when the client discusses the problems with you, you should be able to understand those problems and send it across to your team, because you are not the only person who's going to work on that problem. It is a team effort even after that, but you are a person point of contact, we call POC, point of contact. Okay, and it becomes easier for the client if the point of contact is in the office of the client. Okay, so the skills are going to be same. What work you're going to do, the same project and the same work. If you are doing a .NET development, going there also you'll do the .NET development. Okay, there can be a specific request from the client. So the client may say, we have this kind of a work and we need somebody to come here and do this work for us, and we need that person in front of us. Okay, usually the project manager will select the best person, because the project manager has to make sure that the reputation of the company is at stake. So they will send a person who is really good for that role and responsibility, whatever the client has. And it depends, sometimes it is on the same project, sometimes it is on something totally new. Now I remember we had one girl in our office, and the challenge that had happened was her husband got a visa of UK. Okay, we were in India, we were in Pune, our team was in Pune. Her husband got a visa of UK. So she came and she said that I want to resign. Okay, and she was a very important resource in our team. So we had a discussion. So I had a discussion with my senior manager. I was a project manager at that point of time. Okay. So I had a discussion with our senior managers and who were sitting in US, and they said that we have one client in UK who needs one resource in their office, and we will see if that client agrees for this resource. And actually the client agreed for this resource. So then that girl got a opportunity from the same place. She had given a resignation, but we had an opportunity which nobody knew, and we were not even thinking about fulfilling that opportunity. But the client had this requirement where they wanted one resource, and we were able to send that girl on site. Okay, but that girl was already working on that particular project. That girl already had all the information that was required. She could work independently without any kind of what do you call uh, uh, without any kind of supervision or monitoring. She was able to work, so she got an on-site opportunity. So that is how people get an on-site opportunity. Okay, and how to extend the time period, that completely depends on the client. See, this is the secret, that once you get one on-site opportunity and once you do really well, if you perform really well and the client is very happy, then your project manager will want to send you again, or will want to extend your time out there. Okay, it does not depend on you or the, it depends on the client and it depends on your project manager. Okay, usually if the client starts liking your work, then the client will want to keep extending, because for them it is still a cost effective process. It is still better than hiring somebody in their own place, because they already have a trained resource, and that is the advantage of an on-site resource. See, one thing to remember is that I have made one video on onsite. If you go and watch that video, I've explained what you need to do so that you are positioned. I always call this positioning. Okay, positioning means when people are looking at the entire team, you will be in front of the team, and people will pick you for that particular position. Okay, so you have to position yourself in such a way that you are eligible to go on site. Okay, and first make sure that you have a passport. What happens is, a lot of times people are given an opportunity and they don't even have a passport. Then what will happen, if the client is in a hurry, then he will go to some other resource, because they'll say, okay, this person does not have a passport. Till that process happens, somebody else will get opportunity. If that person works really well, then the challenge is that person will get a on-site opportunity. Okay, so make sure of these small things. Okay, so best wishes, Shruti, for on-site. At this moment all on-site is closed except for Canada. All on site. I think only Canada and Germany visas are available. Most of the countries' borders are sealed. There is no activity happening. Uh, all work is getting done from home. Even people are not going to office, so there's no question of on site. Okay, and then Zoom and Google Meet and everything has made us work as if we are on site. So these things have happened. Okay. So I hope that that answers your question, Shruti, and I hope that you are able to go on site as soon as the borders open and as soon as it is possible. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you think you are not getting the right salary or promotions, you can get the link to my How to Become an A Player course in the description. Thank you very much. Stay focused, stay rich, and see you in the next live.